Hey, what's up everyone? Today we have decided to try something a little bit different to shake things up and keep our content as fresh as possible. We don't want to become boring after all. The truth is that not every day brings groundbreaking events and sometimes the price just stays flat, just like today. So we're testing out a new Blitz format where we will be covering more news in a more condensed way, just the essence. If any of you are particularly interested in a specific topic and want to dive deeper, you will be able to look it up after hearing our summary. We believe this way we can cover more events, especially on days when there aren't major stories that deserve extensive coverage. Please drop us a comment below if you like this format so we can add it to our regular news lineup. And of course, as always, if you enjoy our content, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. My name is George and now let's get right into it. First and foremost, we must highlight that later today, the US Federal Reserve is set to meet and announce whether there will be any changes to the key interest rates. This is their first meeting of the year, as well as the first one under the Trump administration. The expectations of experts are that there will be no changes, and any deviation from this forecast could likely cause significant market movements, so go easy on the leverage. The DeFi platform World Liberty Financial, which is associated with Donald Trump, now holds almost $400 million in various cryptocurrencies. The majority of its holdings are in Ethereum, with the platform owning nearly 80,000 ETH. It also holds around 66 million in wrapped Bitcoin. Other assets in its portfolio include Tron, Chainlink, Aave, Ethena, Movement, Ondo, and more. Elon Musk's platform X, formerly known as Twitter, has entered into a partnership with Visa. According to the social media platform CEO Linda Yaccarino, this is another major step for what they call the Everything app. This marks the first partnership specifically focused on their new X Money account. It will be interesting to see if, when this service launches later this year, the platform will also start supporting cryptocurrencies. As a reminder here, Musk is a huge Dogecoin fan. And speaking of Dogecoin, crypto asset manager Bitwise has filed an S1 application with the US Securities and Exchange Commission to register a Dogecoin ETF in Delaware. Bitwise's chief executive officer, Matt Hogan, justified the decision by stating that there are, in fact, many people who want to invest in Dogecoin. Imagine that after 10 years of struggling to approve a Bitcoin ETF, Dogecoin might get one on the first try. The former SEC chairman Gary Gensler, who was widely unpopular within the crypto community, is returning to academia. He will be teaching research and policy related to artificial intelligence at MIT. Before leading the SEC, Gensler worked at Goldman Sachs, one of the world's largest investment banks. Now let's take a look at one Bitcoin price forecast. According to Dr. Sean Dawson, head of research at Derive, the probability of Bitcoin dropping below $75,000 before April is not zero, in fact, quite the opposite. Their analysis suggests that the chance of such a drop has increased from 7.2 to 9.2%. In other words, they estimate less than a 10% probability of a 25% correction within the next 2 months. This analysis is based on a metric known as at-the-money volatility. A committee in Utah has voted on a bill that could allow the state to invest public funds in cryptocurrencies. This is just the first step in a long process. The bill will now need to pass through the House, the Senate, and finally be signed and approved by Governor Spencer Cox, who appears to be supportive of crypto. It's still a very long road ahead, but it will be interesting to see if Utah becomes the very first US state to invest in crypto. Jack Mallers, CEO of Zap, a Bitcoin payment company, has accused Ripple Labs of spending millions of dollars to actively lobby against the creation of a national strategic reserve that would include only Bitcoin. Similarly, Pierre Rochard, vice president of research at the publicly traded Bitcoin miner Riot, made the same claim about a week ago. On the other hand, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse addressed the topic 2 days ago, saying that he personally holds Bitcoin, but he believes Bitcoin maximalism is a serious obstacle to crypto progress. The race for the first US-based Solana ETF is heating up. The CBOE BZX exchange has refiled multiple applications yesterday for a range of Solana ETFs, including Canary Solana Trust, Bitwise Solana ETF, 21 Shares Core Solana ETF, and the VanEck Solana Trust. Now, we wait to see if the SEC, under its new leadership, will approve any of these products. Finally, the popular analyst Tom Lee commented on the market dip that occurred on Monday this week. He stated that such a correction provides an opportunity for investors. According to him, the market's reaction to the AI phenomenon DeepSeek, which we discussed in yesterday's video, was highly exaggerated and was an overreaction. Well, that's all from us for today, folks. Once again, please let us know in the comments if you like this format so we can mix things up in our daily news updates. We will be back tomorrow with coverage of today's Federal Reserve meeting results, but until then, you have a great day.